What is going on, Vikings fans? Welcome back to the Purple and Gold Bar Show. We got one more live for you today, going over the power rankings for Week 8 here. All right, so we're going to do a live calculation, making sure we come together and brainstorm the most accurate power rankings here on YouTube. Let's quickly go over a couple of the teams that are going to be needing some recalculation. We got the Bucks, we got the Lions, we got the Eagles, we got the Commanders. Got a bunch of teams that need to be recalculated. So let's get that done. Thanks so much for joining me. I am your host, SupremeOverlord, aka Mr. AI Man 3000, aka Purple and Gold Bars. That's your service. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe because we are on the road to 500 subscribers. And I hope to get there by the end of the calendar year. All right, guys, we're going to make it. Well, I think we're at that stage of the season where the power rankings get a little bit easier. So let's get the intro rolling. And we'll start these power rankings. Oh. Always with the boomer mistakes. But anyways, let's get right into it, guys. We will... Oh, what the heck? Don't know what is going on with my monitor on that side. It's definitely all acting up. Anyways, let's get to it, guys. We got to get these power rankings sorted out this week. Like I said, we got to do some recalculations. I think it's going to be a relatively quick one here, guys. Now let's get right to it. We're going to have to do it. These Indianapolis Colts got to be number one for me right now. They're doing great. Jonathan Taylor is arguably one of the best, if not the best player in football right now. You know, I'd like to argue, throw a little bit Jackson Smith and Jigma in there. Some other people want to throw Baker or Bijan Robinson or Puka Nacua. There's a lot of great guys playing. But right now, these Colts are looking like one of the best teams in the NFL. That's why they're going to get the honor of the number one ranking here. The next team I'm going to put there is Seattle. They battled adversity. That Houston Texans defense gave them a whole whack of trouble, and they were able to sort it out. Moving up the Lions to third place and the Bucks down to fourth. I'm going to keep the Chiefs here right in the middle, right where they deserve to be right now, because it could go either way. I feel like they're going to be the most beatable that they are. And like I said, being 5 here, I would accept anybody's argument for them to be higher. And I would accept anybody's argument for them to be lower on this list based on what we've seen this season. Next thing we got to do here, we got the bye week from the Bills, so they're a little bit hard to deal with. But let's move the Eagles here at 6. What should we do here? Commanders, let's bring that to 12. Let's go Steelers at 11. Let's put the Bills there, Patriots there, Broncos, Green Bay. Let's do this. These two teams are flawed, though. I feel like this is the same spot when it comes to these two. So we'll put them like this for now. Not bad, not bad. Let's go that there. Chicago is just on the precipice. I feel like anybody could justify them in the top 12, but there's just too many good teams ahead of them and that have done more against better teams. So they're just going to fall by the wayside and stay at 13. Everybody else in the mid-tier looks fine where they are. Bottom tier looks fine as well. What could we say here? We could do something like, there's such an embarrassing loss. They can't be in the top 10. Washington's just so injured. You know what? Maybe we could do this. Give some respect to the Chicago Bears for what they've accomplished. Let's do that. I think maybe we can pull the Cowboys out of the basement. Let's bring the Baltimore Ravens down here. As of right now, they are just not good. Let's put the Saints up there because they continue to do something. Everything else can stay down here. All right. Now let's go through these. And oh, Mr. Eric Skoll, brother, New Mexico in the house. Eric, Raquel in Florinda. You guys are incredible. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon because I'm going to get some purple and gold bars shirts made. And I just want to send you one. So let me Eric, I want to get you my email. Hold on a sec. I need to find, where is it? No, that's not the email address. I'm pretty sure it's just purple and gold bars at Gmail. Let me see. Yeah, spelt out purple and AND gold bars at gmail.com. Let me put it in the chat here for you. Because that, to me, man, I feel like you are a heck of a, you're like one of my day ones, man. I really respect that you're always here and always looking out. Let me open the stream on this. Let's go to my channel. View your channel. Here we go. That way I can get into the chat. Eric, send me an email. Please, man, send me an email. Because once I get this, I'm going to just send you one. Send me a t-shirt size that you want. And yeah, I'm going to send you out once they're ready here. Because I'm going to look at my day ones here. And I'm going to try to get everybody's email or give everybody my email so you guys can contact me. And then I can ship one out to you. Just because I appreciate you so much, man. You and Raquel and Florinda, man. You guys let me know. We'll continue the chat via email here, but I just really want to show appreciation to you, man. You have no idea how much I respect you. So please send me an email, Eric, and we will figure out when I can get the first purple and gold bars. It's not giving me merch. I don't think I'm going to do merch. It's just I want to do a giveaway. So I'm going to make some purple and gold bar shirts. And I've been mulling around some designs here, and I got an appointment with the t-shirt like Team Outfitters or whatever in my town here. So I'd like to get you one, man. All right, let's get back to the power rankings. Let's go through these. Okay, let's justify everything here. Okay, so we got the Indianapolis Colts. They got the best record in the league right now. They arguably have potentially the best player in the NFL in Jonathan Taylor. Their offense is humming. Their defense is humming. So I can't give it to anybody else this week. They're at number one. Following up, I feel like these three teams right here, the Seahawks, the Lions, and the Bucks, can easily be alternated or switched around any which way. I would not be upset. But for me, I like what Seattle's doing. I'm a big fan of Sam Darnold, as you guys know. And I think they've done a lot. They faced a lot of adversity. JSN is just outstanding. And so out of that kind of respect, I'm going to give it to them. The Lions following really, really closely behind, as well as the Buccaneers. The Chiefs, I have them here at 5 because I feel like you could justify them being a bottom top 10 team or the top 5 team because of the things that you can point to in the season. They are definitely the most beatable that they have been. And until they string together either a bunch of wins, which makes it decisive that they need to be top 3, top 2, or even the best team in the power rankings. I think 5 is a great spot for them. I made that decision last week, and 2 weeks in a row, I'm comfortable with them there because of what I've seen. Next, we got the Eagles. They're moving up to here after a big win this week, and they kind of regained some of that composure after losing 2 in a row. They're a great team, although they're a little bit flawed right now. You can't take away the talent, take away from them the talent that they have, and that's why I have them at 6. Coming in at number 7, we got the New England Patriots. They have done phenomenal this year. Man, my freaking Mike Vrabel head coach of the year pick is looking even more and more prophetic the way it keeps going this season. So I'm extremely happy. They got a big test this weekend with one of the best defenses in the league. So we're gonna learn a lot about these Patriots this week. So very happy to have them here at 7. At 8, I got the Green Bay Packers. They did come away with a win, but it was ugly. At one point, it looked like the Cardinals were going to squeak out a win on them, but they fought back. They fought through adversity, and they were able to get a solid win, even though it was even though it looked rough at times. The Broncos, same sort of situation. Like, the only thing is that the Broncos were in such a way worse situation than the Packers did. They were down quite a bit, and they were able to bring it back. A lot of miraculous play and top tier defense coming out of the Broncos to steal that win from the Giants. And the Bills, we know what they are right now. I feel like they could easily make a massive jump at any point in the season, but after getting trounced so hard by a team that at times look like world beaters and at times look like the worst team in the league, it says something about them, right? So they have to get their run defense in order for them to rise and stay at the top of these rankings. So that's why I have them at 10. The Steelers, after a massive loss, or like a heartbreaking loss, I should say, they're going to be dropping down to my 11th team. And Chicago is, for the first time, reaching the top 12 this season for me. Both those teams, I like including the 11th and 12th ranked teams because it kind of gives us an insight of the two teams that are just vying to get into the top 10 and to stay there. So that is my top 12. I feel like the middle of the pack could be, you could argue any of this, you can argue around here, but I'm happy with what the mid 13 to 24 looks like. 25 to 32 is basically the same. Those guys are there for a reason, and it doesn't look great. Maybe we can move the Bengals up to like the top of the basement. You know, it is what it is, guys. Absolutely, Eric. I think you guys deserve it. We'll continue the conversation, and we'll figure it out here, and I'll let you know. Get some ETA for when I can get that out, because I got the appointment tomorrow to get everything sorted out design-wise, but I'll definitely get you one out there because I totally respect you guys. You guys have been absolutely diehard. You guys are always in my lives. You guys are always just rooting and being positive, and I love that. I love that about you guys. So there you guys have it. A nice quick one here, trying to go over the power rankings. We were able to recalculate some things, but I feel like I don't think people would be too upset with these power rankings. I know maybe the Kansas City Chiefs fan base might be a little bit distraught after, you know, what they've done, but some of their biggest wins come against some of the worst teams in the league, and they've lost to some teams that we were like, what? So I feel like that's inappropriate. I know the Lions fans always feel like they're the best team in the league, but we know what you are, okay? We're a strong regular season team, and your power rankings reflect that, okay? You guys are third. There's no shame in being third. Seahawks, they just have earned it because they've been slowly climbing up my power rankings, and I feel like they deserve the second pick here. So I am not upset, and I feel like everybody, most fan bases would be extremely happy with the rankings that we have here. So thank you very much for joining me here today on the Purple and Gold Bar Show, going over the power rankings, giving you guys my thoughts and my analysis to why we have the teams where they are. But watch out. I feel like our Minnesota Vikings are going to be climbing soon. We're getting there. We're like I said a little bit after the middle of the season, that's when we would start looking like the team that we looked like on paper going into the season. We're almost there, guys. Just have a little bit more faith, have a little bit more patience. Our team is coming. Just like Will the Thrill, man. Will the Thrill's coming. Minnesota Vikings are coming, guys. We are the 2025 Minnesota Vikings, forged in fire. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. I love each and every single one of you guys, regardless of what fan base you're from. Even you Detroit Lions fans, I still love you. You guys just need Jesus. That way you guys can choose a better team. I'm just trolling. I love you. Take care, guys. Have a great one.